Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So I finally fixed the pocket clip on the Towser-K, and as you guys remember from the video of the first original one, unfortunately it did break, and I did forget to mention in that video that pocket clips out of carbon fiber are strong enough. Unfortunately this one I decided to go from underneath, and I just thought it would look cooler with having hidden hardware, which I always think looks good. I've done them on a few knives in the past and I haven't had any issues. And upon further inspection, and again, this is just a couple ideas of why I think it broke. So first off, I don't think I threaded deep enough. So the holes are deep enough. I don't think I threaded deep enough to where the screw can keep going. I think it topped out on the inside, and then it didn't have enough tight pressure because for some reason it broke in two pieces, as you can see here, this little bottom piece. I'm assuming it was threaded on this little piece, as you can see here, and threaded a little bit on the upper piece, which, you know, it kept it tight enough on the scale. But again, when that pressure from the little snag I had, it just snapped in a really weird place. I'm surprised it didn't snap right here where you have the tension. So it is, again, it is strong enough, and I do trust carbon fiber, and let alone G10, which is the new one I created. So I'm sure if I went from the top end all the way through and then countersunk from the top, this clip would have broke on the tension area. So it's, again, unfortunate that it happened, but I think we got a pretty cool outcome from it since I went with white G10. And as you can see, I decided to go from underneath again. And I know what you're thinking, Nathan, why would you do it again? Didn't you learn from this previous accident? I did want to go through the top and then countersink just to have a really strong connection. But unfortunately, when I drilled out the holes for the pocket clip on the scale, I should have, it's a rookie mistake on my part, which I usually never do this, but I usually decide to go through the holes of the original lineup for the other holes. That way, if something like this does happen, I can always refer back to the original stock clip and then just go through those holes and then have the knife still with the pocket clip. So I wanted to do that, but like I said, I drilled my own separate holes through those scales, and I have enough confidence that I did it right this time. So again, I don't think I went deep enough with the threads, so with this one I did. I went really deep with the threads, as much as I could with this hole, or these holes. I think it looks pretty good. It's basically the same shape, so you guys can see right here, because I like this design. One of my inspirations for pocket clips, and I think he makes some of the coolest looking pocket clips, are Knathan knives. I'll leave his Instagram down below in the description where you guys can check out his knives. I'd love to have one of his customs one day, but they are just really hard to come by. But he inspires me to make these really cool clips, and this design just makes it more pleasant in the palm since you have more curves. And then I make sure to round off the corners and just make it just a lot better in hand. So let's put this thing on and see what it looks like. Here, I can give you guys a quick little glimpse of what it's going to look like. So there we go. And the reason I went with white G10 is, well, I have a bunch of it lying around. So I was like, you know what? Since there's a little bit of white in here, let me do a pocket clip that will enhance the white in this scale. Again, let's put this thing on and see what it looks like. So here we go. It is installed, and it kind of looks like a Nike swoosh, I just realized, but there it is. You have that 1/8 inch gap, which is, I guess is the standard gap. So One thing I don't know if I've ever mentioned in my videos, but I use 3/16 for making my pocket clips. So whether it be carbon fiber, G10, brass, if I decide to make a pocket clip, I usually go 3/16. That way I have my 1/8 inch gap and then some extra material for that strength to give that retention. So as you guys can see, it is touching the scale, so you do have a nice contact point. And really quick, I do have some pants right next to me. So what we are going to do is put this in the pocket, just to show you guys what it's going to look like. And that it actually works, it does function. And hopefully I don't break this one too, but I'm not worried about this one. I was just a little careless when I broke the carbon fiber one, but that is what you're looking at. And again, this is why I don't like deep carry pocket clips, because it just hides, I don't know, it just hides what you got in the pocket. So this gives you a little taste of what's going on. And I'm not knocking deep carry pocket clips. They're just not my favorite. You can see here, putting tension on it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna break it, but there it is. As you guys can hear, it is functioning. And again, I like that G10 and carbon fiber can work for pocket clips because it does give you that retention. However, when you do use brass, because I've used brass in the past, and it does work, it's just if you overextend it, then brass tends to not want to bend back, so you have to take it off, rebend it, and you guys get the idea. But with that being said, we are back in good shape with this knife. So let me know down below what you guys think of the white with the scales. I think it goes pretty good, and I don't know, it's just different. I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll have to do an all white knife or something, and then do an all black knife, and just kind of have kind of a yin and yang kind of thing going. But I'll have to pick the right knives for that one. But there it is, the Kizer Towser-K with a working pocket clip. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for the support. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.